I'm 22 weeks pregnant and I am the strongest I have literally ever been. I had the least amount of pregnancy pains. This pregnancy, I have the most energy. This pregnancy, I remember my first pregnancy with Beckett. I'm a 23-year-old woman. Okay, I was actually 22 for most of my pregnancy. And they told me, because I was having like growing pains, I had SPD, to take bed rest and take T3s and stuff. And you're telling that to a 22-year-old woman who plays sports, like who played sports all high school. I've always stayed active. Like, that was when I was like, yeah, I can't have an OB. Like, that just seems like nonsense to me. I'm not taking T3s when I'm pregnant with an infant. Literally the same week, my midwife contacted me and she's like, yeah, well, you know, you can try chiropractic care, you can try massage therapy. Like, she went over all these different things. It just like all clicked. Like, people have their own bias. You need to ask if that really applies to you, if that makes sense to you. My body just was entirely rejecting what the OB was telling me, and I'm not going to do anything that doesn't feel right in my body. So with Beckett, I did a lot of like non-weighted movements. Like, when you're pregnant, you gain 30-40 pounds. So near the end, you don't really need to add weights. And then with Valerie, I did like light weights. And then with this pregnancy, I was just like, because I was in shape, all this other stuff after Valerie. I'm like, well, in order for me to feel good throwing heavy weight around when I'm like heavily pregnant, then maybe I just need to be going more often. And so now I'm at 22 weeks and I have literally not dropped any weight yet. I have altered them a bit, but even that, like, when people told me, okay, you can't dome your abs, my body stretched beyond belief to accommodate for my big baby so that they could passage down the birthing canal. You're gonna tell me those same abs will never dome again. They will never dome and come back. Maybe that's true for someone who never works out, right? And their abs are incredibly weak. But if you keep your abs strong, what is preventing you from doing those things? I still did a lot of my regular ab exercises with doming for like 16, 17 weeks. And then, you know, listening to your body, like, okay, now it doesn't feel quite as comfortable. Let's like modify these a bit. And, you know, doing things at an incline so there's less stress on things. A lot of the medical advice that's been given to me, pregnant and postpartum, just does not resonate. And I'm so glad that I've been listening to myself and what I feel is good for me, because like I said,